Well, joining us right now here at the CSPC is Hayley Simons. You're the Executive Director of Creative Alberta.
Yes.
Great. Perhaps you can tell us a little bit first about Creative Alberta.
Well, Creative Alberta is a nonprofit organization that was started almost 3 years ago now with the mission of trying to provide some kind of support and impetus and encouragement for creative collaboration, for reducing some of these disciplinary boundaries that exist, whether conceptually or actually, between disciplines, between sectors. Primarily, we want to encourage creativity across education, commerce, and culture.
Okay. First off, when I saw some of the people that are here, Jay Ingram, yourself, and talking about creativity, when it comes to science, often people think of those as two separate things. Not that scientists are not creative, but when you're thinking of the arts and science, you separate the two. Do you see where there's some common ground between the two?
Well, gee, that's it's difficult for me because it is so obvious a common ground. It's almost unbelievable that that's not fully recognized yet. When you think of creativity not as necessarily artistic, certainly can be, that's our automatic default in so many situations. We don't need to equip people with paintbrushes or tutus or microphones to be creative. What creativity really means is the emotional and intellectual maturity to take an idea from its conception through realization all the way through the various processes until something is created. And you can often see it along this continuum. It starts with imagination and then creativity, and then innovation is like the end product. So as far as science is concerned, absolutely every scientific experiment, any creation at all, I mean, it's very difficult to see something here around us that isn't scientifically based, which as an artist is a little frightening, but we don't necessarily have to see every step of the process. We can appreciate that the creative thought was behind it.
So you can see the connection. Do you find that many scientists see the connection?
Not knowing many scientists.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know, but I hope so. And I hope that not only they see the connection, but they value that connection. Because I see it as a fundamental step for not only addressing some of the challenges that science will address, whether in medicine or in the environment or the many challenges we as a society face. I think there's a real magic that's going to happen when they not only see the connection but recognize it in themselves as well.
Is that something that this conference is able to, I guess, impress upon them? Do you feel that's one of the benefits of having something like this?
I hope so. I want to challenge any preconceived notions that science can exist and does exist in a vacuum, because I don't think it does. And I think it needs that structure, that support all the way through, whether it's from the different sectors or coming out the other end. I think the recognition of creativity is really fundamental if we want science to play that key role in innovation.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
We've been chatting with Hayley Simons, the Executive Director of Creative Alberta.